Are we recording now?
Yes.
Wait there. You've got a bit of black on your teeth and it's really doing me fucking head in.
Where?
Like, oh god, it's like top of your teeth.
Have I got it?
No, you haven't got it. It's kind of better. I think you've took the skin off your tooth. No.
What?
Right, let's rock.
Right.
Hello and welcome to Talking Crass. I'm John, and as always, I'm with my co-host, Beat.
You ready? What was that?
I don't have a clue.
You ready? That's what I meant to say if I stopped halfway through.
That's a waltzer at a carnival.
That's Eddie
DJ.
Out of Tekken
MC.
4.
That could be. Right. First and foremost, we want to apologise for the hiatus. We've had a lot of work to do. However, it's all done, so we'll be podcasting every Friday from now on.
Alright, we're committed now, we've said it. It's in the stone.
We'll keep committing and keep letting people down, and I don't like that.
Have we committed and let people down?
I
Did
kind
we previously say we were going to do this every Friday?
No, but I did say like we're going to do this last week, and we haven't podcasted for like 2 weeks.
Brilliant.
Anyway, I've been on holiday, we've had work to do, it's all good now. Beat will go straight into this week's not necessarily top 5.
Thank you very much, boss, for the name.
Boss got this out with that one again. Of course, it's Predator themed this week. We're going with top 5 hand claws in film. Beat, do you want to start you off?
Yep.
Right, I've got one here. Wolverine. Most well known, everyone's going to say that one. What do you think?
What do I think of that being a claw?
Yes.
Fair play.
I mean, he's got claws.
Yeah.
And it's on his hands.
It's on his hands.
But I've got another one I'm going to hit you with.
The kind of retract. I wouldn't say that on his hands. In his hands.
Fucking nobody wants to see Wolverine without them, like, out.
Out. Fair play.
Right, anyway, second one, Beat.
Oh, can I make a point, by the way?
Of course you made a point. 2 times I'm drinking the ridiculously strong vodka orange I'm drinking right now.
This is a Beats fact that may be not real or
Beat,
true.
But you can't interrupt top 5 with
I'm
another segment.
I'm drawing some light on Wolverine's claws.
Alright, hold on.
When the character was originally created by someone I don't know, I think they were part of his suit.
False. I'm joking, that was just a ode to our true or false trivia. Moving on.
Brilliant.
So it was part of a suit.
Yeah,
he
so
didn't have claws.
he didn't have claws. It was just his suit. I think he was a little small, fast man.
Yeah, so he's always been small in the comics, hasn't he? Do you know how tall he was or not? Or how tall he's meant to be? He is.
I think he's like 4'2".
Yeah, but obviously Hugh Jackman came along. How tall is Hugh Jackman? Like 6 foot.
6'3".
Yeah, so that totally got thrown out the window, didn't it, for the films? Right, anyway, where are we up to? Top 5, getting back to it.
Right, yeah.
Right, I'll hit you with another one, Beat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Freddy Krueger. Glove, hand with claws on.
Has he got claws on both sides? He does, doesn't he?
No, I think it's just left hand.
Fuck off. One claw hand?
I think. I don't know.
No, hold on. Because there's that scene where he's got really long arms and he's scratching either side of the walls.
Right, well, so he's got both leather gloves. Black leather gloves.
Black leather gloves. Good housekeeping.
Investors? Possibly you. Right. Have you got any beat? Do you want to throw any in?
I mean, have they got to be film related?
Well, considering this is a film podcast, that would help.
Then I'm cooked out. I've got 9. If they weren't film related, I'd possibly whack out Baraka.
Baraka?
Baraka from...
Is it called Baraka?
Baraka 100% Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat Baraka?
Aye.
Right, fair.
Goddamn dildo arms though. It's got 2...
Is it claws or dildos?
No, claws. It's got 2 spikes. I wouldn't call them a claw actually, so it completely doesn't work, but... Here's another one.
Yep.
Spoils for Batman v Superman again, by the way.
No, we've covered this.
Oh shit, aye. Well, no, people might be jumping on this episode.
Right, fair enough.
Technically Doomsday now. He's got his goddamn right hand cut off. Made a little sharp pointy sword out of it.
Yeah, I will give you that one.
There we go.
Which you may or may not kill Superman with. Moving on. This is probably my favourite shout, Beat.
Yeah.
I'll hit you with Edward Scissorhands. I mean, he can cut some fucking haircuts. I mean, everyone needs Edward Scissorhands, don't they?
Do you like Edward Scissorhands?
As a film?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's excellent.
That's a
I
good
think
film.
it's a really, really good film.
Winona Ryder before she went mental and started stealing handbags. You see that?
No.
You'd never seen that.
She stole a handbag.
She started stealing clothes out. don't ask us how. She's on CCTV.
She just started stealing.
This is about 10 years ago,
Isn't
5
she worth
years
a lot of
ago.
money?
Exactly. So it's just the
Where
frill.
would she steal them from?
Dunno.
Fucking Gap.
Take your max out. Matalan. But aye. She just needed that injection of endorphins or whatever you call it.
I mean, you need a thrill. What do you do? Do you hang yourself off a cliff? Or do you
Nah.
steal a handbag?
No, I'm stealing this fucking bag.
Right, beat.
Uh-huh.
This probably wasn't the best top 5 because I don't think there's many top 5 hand claws
Hand
and
claws.
films.
There's probably
Obviously, we're doing it
absolute
because
and infinite amount. Oh,
The
Hellboy.
Hellboy.
Hellboy. The guy whose guy I don't name, no.
What? The guy whose guy I don't name, no.
The
What
guy's
the hell
name
are
I
you talking
don't
about?
know. I just call him Sandman because when they shoot into him, sand comes out.
Oh shit! Is that the fish or not? Oh no, it's a bad
No,
guy.
that's not the fish. He's called Abraham, innit, or something?
Aye, Abe's Odyssey.
Abe?
I don't know. Sorry.
I don't know.
Right, yeah. All in order to Predator having. He would Predator be number 1. Now Wolverine.
Are we ranking them? On deadliness? Or how badass they look? Or
Right, let's rank them on deadliness now.
on deadliness?
Right,
Edward
so,
Scissorhands.
Listen. Here's the list.
Aye.
We've got Edward Scissorhands.
Right.
We've got Wolverine.
Yeah.
We've got Freddy Krueger.
Yep.
We've got Doomsday. No, I'm taking Doomsday out of it.
Okay.
So we've got Wolverine, Freddy Krueger, Edward Scissorhands.
Uh-huh.
Who else did we shout?
Predator?
Predator's in there. Right, you're gonna have to explain Baraka. What's his claws like?
I mean, they're just not really claws, so they don't work for the list.
Mm-hmm.
But they are, like...
It's about claws, beat.
I'm sorry.
Right, he's going number 5. Baraka with the
Baraka.
dildo arms. It's got number.
Right, it's like
five.
spikes. He's got, like, lances on his arms.
Right, lances on his arms, right?
But that's not fair, because Edward Scissorhands makes topiary and cuts fucking ice statues.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So how's Edward Scissorhands beating Baraka? Although he does
Because
beat... Well, they're not blades, they're scissors.
Right, what would you rather fight?
Right.
A guy who's holding a lance,
Yeah.
or a guy who's really quick? I don't know whether he's quick, but
Is he quick?
yeah,
Quick.
He's lithe.
He's a timid little robot.
Johnny Depp's lithe though. I reckon he can run.
He
So
could-
this cunt's run
all
now
right.
with scissors hand.
He'd kill you by accident. Like you trip on a branch trying to cut a tree down and fall into your stomach.
The freakiest motherfucking looking I've seen as well.
Nah.
I mean,
You look like
Wolverine's
you walked off set and fucking some sex dungeon out, didn't he? Some BDSM shit out.
Wolverine's got to be up there. He's got to be number 1. He'd be Predator, wouldn't he?
Would Wolverine be Predator?
In a fight.
See, this is interesting now. This is where we're
Right,
getting
yeah.
Who would win the fight, Wolverine or Predator?
Right, here we go.
Right, let's weigh up the options. Wolverine's unkillable, so that's a nice skill to have.
Right, yeah.
Unless you detach his head.
Is Predator not unkillable when he's got his armour on?
Of course he's killable. To spoil Predator, anybody who hasn't seen the fucking cult classic film.
We're not even going to do non-spoiler talk for this because if you haven't seen Predator, you don't deserve to be listening to the podcast.
Aye. I mean, a man with mud covered on him and a wooden boar kills Predator, so fucking I think Wolverine will manage up to it.
Right.
Water causes his fucking invisibility to withdraw. How can you make something that goes invisible and not make it waterproof?
But then, no one can beat Wolverine.
Nobody can beat Wolverine unless you remove his head, which you can't do because it's
Well, there you
adamantium
go. So
skeleton.
Wolverine's number 1. Predator's number 2.
I'm
Unless he heats his claw up.
I'm trying to think of times Wolverine's died in the... I tell you, there's a good way of killing Wolverine, but no one else can do it. Kitty Pryde.
What does he do?
Kitty Pryde can phase her hand into his head
What, and pull his brain out?
and destroy his brain eye.
That's freaky.
What she did before is she detached her own arm, so it was constantly melded inside his head. So he couldn't...
So she had a cut off arm
Yeah,
in his head?
Yeah, and she lost an arm, and he couldn't reform his brain, so he couldn't become conscious again. So that's how you kill him.
That's fucking freaky.
I know, but it's really cool.
It is very cool. Did Magneto kill him by pulling his skeleton out?
I don't think he killed him, but he just removed the adamantium from his bones.
Deadpool killed him, didn't he?
Aye, but Deadpool can kill people just by saying he's killed them. Like, how does he kill Wolverine in the... he kills the Marvel Universe. I can't remember how he kills Wolverine.
We'll take Predator out of it. So we'll say Wolverine, right? Wolverine's won that battle.
Well, how does Wolverine win that? Oh, because he's unkillable.
He's
Aye.
unkillable.
Yeah,
right?
right.
Freddy Krueger versus Edward Scissorhands. No, I think this is going to be an even fight. Freddy Krueger just fucking...
He's one for you.
Yeah.
He's not going to fall asleep.
Because he's just fucking fucked up.
So
he's got that much shit going on.
He's a robot? He's a robot? Does he fall asleep?
Is he actually a robot?
He's a robot made by someone.
Oh, shit.
And he doesn't get finished because he has to have scissors as hands.
So then it's normal fucking Freddy
Krueger. So Freddy Krueger doesn't come into existence because he never dreams?
I know, but it's just a normal guy with a claw for a hand.
Is he a normal guy or is he only in people's dreams? The only way you can...
no, he's a normal guy because then he gets burnt, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, no, but then does he not get turned into dream dust or something like that?
I fucking don't know. Right, for the argument's sake,
right,
we're saying it's a normal burned victim guy,
right,
with a hand claw.
Has he got 2 or 1?
Right,
I want to say 1, but he's got 2 when he does that scratchy scratch.
1 on the left hand.
Or maybe 2 in his dreams.
I'm too scared to
Google
Freddy
Krueger. Oh, by the way,
movie.
Johnny Depp's first ever film, I'm pretty sure, was Nightmare on Elm Street.
But he's got 1.
He gets dragged into...
He's only got 1 hand.
Right. Oh, there's a coincidence. Johnny Depp's first film.
Yeah.
It was Nightmare on Elm Street. Can you find that fact out? Because he gets dragged into a bed and blood starts gushing out. It's an unbelievable effect.
Disgusting.
It's such a good fact.
He's only got a claw on his right hand, beat.
Okay, I was completely wrong.
Right, so you've got Freddy Krueger, normal guy.
normal burn
crazy.
Victim. Yeah.
Crazy murderer.
Yeah.
With a right hand claw versus a robot with scissors for hands.
Who's bumbly.
Yes.
And will fall over something like a curb and completely accidentally win.
Yeah. Right, yes.
Right, so are we doing semi-finals here? So would Predator go up against Edward Scissorhands? Oh, would Wolverine go up against
Edward? Wolverine versus Edward Scissorhands. Although, I think if Edward Scissorhands lulls him into, like, false sense of security by saying he'll cut his hair, he might have a chance.
Oh my god. Unreal.
I don't know. Right, anyway, that's gone on for too long. We need to move on.
Yeah, I know.
Beat, going on to your favourite segment. True or false trivia.
Oh no.
Right. I'm going to hit you with the first one, Beat.
Yeah.
Fans, I'm going to hit Beat refused facts, trivia questions. I'm going to throw a couple of red herrings in there. He's just going to true or false them. Let's see how many he gets right. Right, come on. Going into it. Beat. Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally cast to play the Predator, but he was dropped for being too short at 5'9". Arnold Schwarzenegger and his team are bodybuilders who were between 6'2" and 6'5".
Right, so is that 2 pieces of trivia?
No, that's just 1.
That's one piece of trivia.
Right, the trivia is really Jean-Claude Van Damme was
dropped.
Play Predator, got dropped.
True.
You know this, don't you?
Yeah, 100%. Because
yep.
They had like this original design.
Oh, we were talking about this on holiday. We'll throw this in the meta tag.
What?
The original design of the Predator,
image.
which looks fucking
so
ridiculous.
I guess it's like green screens nowadays. They've got to select like a chromatic colour to pick up, so it'll do the invisibility effect.
But
so,
I had a long neck, didn't it? It's like a dog type thing.
So it looked like a fucking... What would it look like?
Like the dog?
Like the skull of a deer. You know
on
when you go... You know, on a dog's...
On a big dog?
On a dog's neck.
Anyway,
you know when you go into the desert in the film and you got that stereotypical head, carcass head?
Yep.
That's what it looked like.
Fair.
Ridiculous.
Right, so you said that's true. You're right.
Yeah, 1 point.
Next one, beat. The famous clicking and gurgling sound the Predator makes throughout the movie was thought up by Peter Cullen after the producers approached him to give the Predator a voice. He was taken aback because he had no idea what something like that was supposed to sound like. Not to mention that the producers were reluctant to show what character was finally going to look like.
No way.
They relented, and Cullen, who thought the Predator creature resembled a horseshoe crab,
What?
remembered as a kid how if you turned one over, they would gurgle, and that became the Predator's sound.
That's incredible. It's that good that it has to be true. Cause
You're thinking if I came up with that in my head, I'm fucked up.
No, if you came up with that, I'd be thinking, fucking hell, build a rocket. That's way too good to be true.
So
to be false.
Predator's sound came from like this crab.
Wait, I want to try it.
I can't do it. It's like a clicking.
Oh, I can't do it. You need to get your epiglottis scan.
I can't do it. Right, next one, mate.
You were doing the air.
Meep.
God damn it,
Next
it's
one,
Mars
mate.
Attacks now. Right, John's laughing already. I wonder if this one's true.
The Predator is actually a woman. You can see this when he takes his armour off and it has tits. True or false, Pete? The Predator's actually a woman. You can see this when he takes his armour off and it's got tits. True or false?
I'm gonna have to say false. Oh my
I'll beat you right, that's false. You know when I'm watching the film? You know when you were watching the film and you were taking notes and I started laughing? That was why. Oh, Christ. Right, let's move on. The Predator's blood, a goopy substance with the colour of Mountain Dew, was made on set using a mixture of the liquid from inside glow sticks and KY jelly.
I'm gonna be sick. Yes, true.
That's true. The Predator's blood was made out of glow sticks and KY jelly.
And a lubricant.
No. Christ. Alright, moving on. Shane Black hated the glasses he was given to wear as Hawkins. He wanted to wear
What?
Right, oh Christ. You've got this, I'm gone. Shane Black hated the glasses he was given to wear as Hawkins. He wanted to wear authentic military issued ballistic glasses worn by actual troops in the field. But John McTiernan wanted him to look as geeky as possible.
Ah. True.
It's true, mate, yeah.
Brilliant.
An attempt was made to get shots of the Predator swinging from tree to tree using a monkey in a special red suit. However, the monkey kept removing the suit. The idea was abandoned.
I have to say false.
It's true.
No way.
They put a monkey in a red suit and it kept on ripping the suit off.
You're joking.
That's probably why it looks so shit, you know, when the Predator's jumping about.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
I thought you sold that real well.
Oh, I try my best, mate. I try my best. Right, that brings the end to true or false trivia beat.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to... Well, we're not doing non-spoiler discussions, we're just going straight into it, because like I said, if you haven't seen Predator, I don't think you should watch any other film in life ever. Is that a fair point or not?
I mean, I guess.
As always, we recommend you watch the film before listening to this. If you've already seen it, watch it again after listening to the podcast. Maybe send us in some of your own points.
Excellent.
So, Pete, you can take it away. So, you've got the points. I'll
Right.
just be the punch bag.
Got it. Point 1.
Yeah.
Take the first 20 seconds out of the movie makes it better.
You're talking about when that little asteroid thing comes down on Earth. You see just space,
Yeah.
and you see an asteroid come down.
So we have a pear-shaped spaceship drop into Earth's atmosphere, flares up like it does, heat, flames, space shot.
I know what you're saying, B, but we should have probably watched the trailer. Was it like nowadays when, for an example, Spider-Man,
Yeah.
we've seen that film already on
We know
YouTube. Do you think that the trailer back then for Predator involved
The Predator.
the actual Predator?
That's a good
I'm going
point.
to say that it doesn't. Maybe at the end of this, I'll run the trailer and we'll just talk through it.
I'm seeing it in the sense of
Mhm.
if you kind of
Haven't seen the trailer.
haven't seen the movie, but you were born past it being brought out,
Mhm.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you see you got a kid to watch Predator now, which you shouldn't really do,
You want to scar the fuck of a life, make
Yeah.
them watch Predator.
then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Remove them 20 seconds. You don't know it's Alien,
Mhm.
and what this film does really well is it kind of hides a lot of the information about what the alien is
Mhm.
to
You go in thinking it's just an army film.
to build tension. Even at the end of the film, it's still mysterious in origin. Even though you know it's from space, you don't get to see its home world. You know what I mean? You don't get no really much information about it.
It's just an ugly son of a bitch.
That's it, aye. Point 2. Apollo Creed and Terminator have a mid-air arm wrestle.
Unreal.
Probably is the most iconic scene out of the film.
Oh god, I loved it so much.
I don't
It's
know.
the slap. It's the slap when they go for that. Well, what's the line?
Right,
Again? What's
so-
the line again?
Dylan, you son of a bitch. So,
How brilliant.
ADR.
It's just, you know what? If anything summed up 80s action films, that scene is it.
This is what makes me think that it's taking the piss out of 80s action
See,
films.
I don't see this where we.
It's a satire.
I don't think it's a satire. I think it's just a proper 80s action flick.
Like, when you're making a film, you choose everything that goes
It's
into
got to
it.
have comedy elements in though.
Is that
That's
funny though?
That's a comedy.
Or is it just not taking the piss out of these? Like, you know what I mean? Unreal though.
Well, you mentioned Apollo Creed,
Yeah.
right? One of the things that got this film like going,
Yeah.
got people involved in it,
Uh-huh.
was I don't know whether it was a director or someone said the only thing that we haven't seen Rocky fight is E.T.
No way.
that got like people thinking and
That's
coming up with this.
unreal. Well, so there we go. We don't need to see a trailer. We know that was
No.
the selling marketing point. Unreal. Next point.
Yeah, just keep rolling through them.
Told after entering Warzone that they have no backup. So Dylan,
Yeah,
who is Apollo Creed,
yeah.
who is a CIA operative.
Is he?
Yes, I want to say so.
Well, he's wearing the tie.
Because he says...
He turns up wearing a tie
Aye.
just because he's a CIA operative.
Which Arnie mocks him for wearing a tie. Like, it's absolutely unreal.
You've been pushing pencils.
So, Dylan agrees to... Dutch
Yeah.
agrees to go on the mission to save a platoon of soldiers, cut to them in the helicopter heading over fucking Cambodia, or wherever the hell it is, and then they're told that they don't have any backup, and they're by themselves, and they're like, oh well. Like, it's unreal.
We're gonna have to go in.
We're gonna have to do it. Like, why would you...
The crack team.
Why would you tell them that when you're going into the fucking helicopter? Anyway. Daft. Next point. I've just got written down sexual tyrannosaur. Absolutely unreal.
What's the guy called?
Oh fuck! What's the guy's
The
name?
guy who chews the tobacco.
I'm sure he's a senator of a state of America. How?
2 seconds. I'll find out.
The guy's character name is Blaine.
Blaine.
Yep. Blaine the homosexual. How?
Jesse Ventura.
Sorry, homophobe.
Jesse Ventura.
Jesse Ventura, not homosexual, homophobe.
What's
He
the
might
line-
be
what's the
homosexual.
line
I
when
don't
he
know.
says, sexual dinosaur.
Sexual tyrannosaur. You take one piece of this shit, it will turn you into a sexual tyrannosaur, just like me, or something like that. It's absolutely unreal. Chewing tobacco, how? What a legend. He's also outfitted with a minigun.
I know. You're going into a jungle environment, you're gonna like sling past trees and stuff, and you've got a gun 6 foot. It's like, what's going on?
Again, that is a point of satire.
As if it's not hard enough to like go through the Cambodian jungle. You've got to have a bloody 6 foot gun.
This is the point I'm making though. Again, is it just because it's 80s and they want to be bigger is better? Or are they trying to fool people into thinking it's just a schlocky action film?
Yeah.
I don't know. Next point. Whoever designed that infamous drum beat is a genius.
Yeah, it goes through the film.
Boom, 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 boom. Like the absolute most well-known Predator beat.
Scares the shit, really.
Yeah, I know. It just raises tension and fucking, oh my goodness, absolutely
Goddamn
unreal.
tension raiser.
Who made that? What a legend.
No idea.
Not Hans Zimmer.
Not Hans Zimmer.
Not Hans Zimmer.
Who is loved on this show.
Seeing Zimmer. Next point.
Yep.
Characters are / have unreal personalities. And then, Mac, I'll bleed you.
You ghosting us, motherfucker. I'll bleed you. Real hard. Got that?
You got that. Unreal. Next point.
That's
all you need. Basically,
the characters in it are class.
every character introduced.
You like everyone, really.
They get their own little piece of personality. Be it the homophobic Blade.
Faggot.
Yeah,
Faggot.
he does use that word. And just everyone else. Everyone's quirky, aren't they?
Aye.
Likeable. Next point. Dutch deadlifts a truck. So, after entering the jungle...
What's it doing there? Like,
I don't know.
perfect.
Oh, sorry.
It's perfectly stationed in front of the...
I can tell you this.
Oh, come on.
So, they enter the jungle, dropped off.
Yeah.
The squad find the little camp that they've got the POWs in.
Yep.
And there's a truck which the motor has been used with a belt which is pumping water. Is that correct?
I think so.
It's got a belt hooked up to the engine of the car.
The belt off or something.
What he does is he lifts the back two wheels off.
Deadlifts car.
Deadlifts 220 pounds and drops it, and he puts C4 on the back of it and fucking blows the shit out of the camper.
I mean, is there anything that this character Dutch in this, right?
Yeah.
He's a superhero.
He is. It's what you want.
He's unkillable.
Again,
he can do anything.
Is it a satire? That point leads into the next one. Cheat code noob tube. Hip fired everything. People getting blown up in every scene. So
this
literally
beat this again. I said before.
Yeah.
For me, epitomizes 80s action. This scene here. Explosions everywhere you go. Not one person's aiming a gun. Arnie Schwarzenegger, hip firing everything. Unlimited grenades.
See, this I always have self-doubt in being some sort of critic of any film because...
You know what? Sorry, but in.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it.
And this is it. I feel bad when I see like a snotty Oscar performance where it's really slow and there's not much, you know what I mean, to it.
The Revenant.
I think that was just a bad film. But I'm kind of questioning myself thinking, am I a fucking idiot for enjoying this dumb, big, loud action set piece?
I'll say it, right?
It always makes us feel self-conscious for kind of, as like a guilty pleasure.
Screw that, right? What do you go to the cinema for now?
To be entertained.
Of course you go to the cinema to be entertained.
Absolutely.
You know, you want to see these action... If you go and see a film like Predator and you pay money to go and see Predator, you want to see that. If you go and see The Avengers, you know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
If you want to see The Revenant, you know what you're going to get, really.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's what you pay for. It's what you want to see.
You may have nailed that. Anyway, that said, even if it's satire in action, it's so good how, like,
I mean...
every scene, right? Do you want me to give you the breakdown?
He fired, I would say he fired 6 to 7 grenades out of his launcher. I'm going to say that a normal person in the army, if they ever do use them, which I don't think they use,
I know.
would probably carry a max of 2. Like anything else would be like, you want there?
It's like a backpack.
It's like a condom in a wallet. You've got 2 on you and you've had them on you for 4 years. You've never used them, you know what I mean?
Unreal. So, if you want to rinse and repeat of this scene, it is a gun which only holds 30 rounds of ammunition shooting 120, not aimed down the sights at all.
He's just hip firing everything.
Infinite ammo, infinite range, infinite health.
You talk about R bumper, L bumper, triangle, square, X, and you're in.
He's hitting every active reload. Fucking man, cut a man on fire.
There's people on fire all over.
Cut to explosion.
There's 40 of them and 5. 5
of them not one of them hit them. And then cut to 2 men jumping off an explosion into water.
Did you notice, Pete, as well? They always in every scene had the high ground.
It's always looking up.
They always had the high ground on these poor guys.
Like no one reacts to the whole camp getting blown up
on like a
mountain.
So they were always fun.
A strategic nightmare.
They just worked the way down. They always had the high ground.
Fucking unreal. Blaine comes in with a minigun.
There's 3 of them in a little alleyway, and he just fucking.
They decide to run away. They just wouldn't you? What would you do if you saw Blaine?
It must take him 5 minutes to set this gun up to shoot and fucking start running.
It's absolutely unreal.
Yeah, what a scene.
Oh, absolutely incredible. Interjecting in that, we get the infamous stick around with a machete into the goddamn chest of the guy.
What a line. Which he made up on the spot, by the way.
Did he?
Yep.
Really?
I read that when I was looking through the trivia.
Not just a big ball of meat, then. Next point. Predator gets infamous laugh. I keep on saying infamous for every fucking thing.
Yep.
From Billy's reaction to Shane Black's second vagina joke. So, Shane Black's character...
I don't get this.
What's his name? Hawkins?
I don't get this with Hawkins, by the way.
Yes.
Shane Black.
Yeah.
What's with the fanny jokes?
He keeps on making vagina jokes. What's the first one? My
Something
vagina's as big
houses.
as a house.
And the guy just doesn't laugh at all.
Oh,
It wasn't
I
funny.
know.
I don't think in class it as a joke. Anyhow, that one in.
The second one kills him. He's like, echo. Unreal.
Why would it be? Gives you best Predator laugh.
Ha ha ah ha ah
You need to see Beat's face there.
It was like bring the devil from fucking hell
There
itself.
was someone coming out of you there. Like.
Right, next point.
Yeah.
Film 180s from generic 80s action flick to sci-fi horror.
Like it.
Boom.
So straight away, which is good because it comes out that scene where they've blown everything to shit.
I know, like
And
a
then you
ramp
straight
down.
in. And then when that happens, they go from being like one scene they're in control completely,
Yeah.
and then you're thinking, "Fuck, shit's going down now for them."
Mhm.
And it's a nice little bit of a comparison because
A juxtaposition.
yes, you've got them beat, who managed to wipe out 40 to 50 bloody army insurgents.
Yeah,
whatever they
yeah.
are. Then when they come against one bloody alien,
Powerless.
aye.
That's it. It is.
Do you know what I
isn't
mean?
it?
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I picked up on.
So maybe that's the reason why the Inkillable, to show how powerful of a squad they are.
Because with this, everyone thinks it's just a stupid film. I don't think it is. I think
I think that's the
if
appeal.
if
that you
look,
think
if
it's
you look at it properly, stuff like that does
Yeah.
happen throughout the film.
I think
it's a clever film. It is a clever film.
but it fools you into thinking it's a fucking stupid film.
Exactly.
Anyway, quick note: alien reference. Dead scorpion in hand. Face looks like facehugger.
Yeah.
So Predator comes across a little scorpion that had been killed by Mac because he was helping Dylan out because it was crawling on his shoulder. And I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on analysis on this film, and I've never seen anybody pick up on that where he's got his heat vision on, he's looking down at the scorpion,
Looks like a
and it looks like a facehugger. I think it's a nice little homage.
Well, what it is was it the director? Just loved the Alien film. Whoever made this loved.
Who doesn't love alien films?
So he kind of based things on that film. It wasn't meant to be part of the universe.
Yeah.
It only became part of the universe when they did like Alien vs Predator and involved it like that.
That's a good point. That actually feeds.
So I think that's a bit of a homage to.
This is scary. This feeds directly into my next point. How? Same feeling of isolation in foreign jungle as in aliens in space.
I like it. Good point.
Did you feel that way?
I think it's a good point.
Because you don't know where they're at. They don't know where to go. And you can
It's just
only
a
ever
jungle
you can
walk.
only ever
It's a
see 5 foot in front of yourself because there's that much foliage.
But it's
It's
excellent
really
point.
tight and compact, like the ship,
Yes.
like the Nostromo.
So it is.
Even though you're in
it
broad
is-
daylight,
It's scary in parts.
which is scarier.
Yeah. I
And
think
you and
it's a good point.
and
Broad
you-
daylight and like you see, you can't see anywhere. You don't know what's going
I
on.
know. Just rustling leaves and noises. The sound design, oh my goodness, drum beats,
Awesome.
and they've got these little shots of like just looking up, like from the perspective of the soldiers. So just scared shitless. They're
Speaking of
just-
shots, did you notice whenever the B camera's being used, it's grainy film because when they were filming,
yeah,
they put the wrong film in for the B camera.
really.
So whenever it switches to that camera, you notice, yeah. That's actually a point.
That's unreal. Well, personally, I didn't notice in the
I think
film.
they just kept it in as well, just for a different.
Did you notice in the
different
film?
bits and bobs?
Bits and bobs. Anyway. So, next point.
Yep.
Rip Hawkins. So, Shane Black, first to go out of the main
How does he
team.
die again?
He
Is it?
is...
Does he chase the lass? He chases the lasses, doesn't he?
So, from the POW camp,
Yeah.
they kill everyone. The sole surviving member is a girl who can't speak any English. Dylan wants to keep her for... Why does he want to keep her? Reconnaissance or something like that. She might know more about the area.
She was with the guys, wasn't she? Really? She
Yeah.
was captured. Was she?
Something like that.
Was she captured? 'Cause she hit Arnie and Arnie belted her.
I know.
Anyway,
Anyway, Dylan takes her, and he goes to look after. What I can't remember.
she
what,
runs.
She runs away.
For some reason, he's first in. I think.
Yeah, Shane Black.
Dylan tells him to go.
Shane
after
Black
her.
must be the quickest out of the group. Follows her, and just gets obliterated by the predator.
Just turn into fucking red
Mulch,
Red
aye.
mush, doesn't he?
And
Beat, before you go on to your next point,
yeah.
I've actually found I was just looking through the quotes on Predator on here, and I found Blaine's quote fully.
Oh,
Bunch of slack-jawed faggots around here.
oh my goodness.
This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus, just like me.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. That would not slide today. We do not condone homophobia.
No, not at all.
But it is pretty funny to see how insensitive we were back then. The sexual Tyrannosaur line, though, is legendary. Also bringing up, when they're destroying everyone, he talks to Poncho, who's got a grenade launcher. These boys are dug in like an Alabama tick. Hey, man, you shot. You're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed. Unbelievable.
Absolutely classic line. I ain't got time to bleed.
Absolutely incredible.
This film, right?
Yeah.
As a film, it's got I'd say the best lines.
Most quotable.
Most quotable lines.
I know.
It's up there. Do you know
So
what I mean?
unreal. Moving on.
Yep.
Rip Poncho. How does Poncho die? Does he just get a cannon to the head? He does, doesn't he?
I think so. He just gets fucking...
Just cannon to the head.
Because to look down, he's just got his head blown off, hasn't he?
No, wait, the carrying that...
Does Poncho die? Does he not get
Wait.
hit by the log?
So they set up a trap.
Is Poncho the one who gets hit by the log?
Yeah.
Right, and then he gets killed later
So
on.
they set up so they realise... oh shit, I've skipped loads of stuff out.
What?
I've skipped a load of stuff.
Go back. So
Rip Hawkins. Then Rip Blaine.
Blaine.
How does Blaine die? He gets his chest hit because he's
He just
searching.
gets blown all the way through, and that's why they find out that it's like...
They do the old misdirect because he finds a little rummage in the leaves. He's like, whoa, what's that? Because they know something's up because the girl said the jungle took Hawkins.
Is this leading into the greatest part of the movie?
Yeah. So the girl saw Hawkins die. She's catatonic. Mm-hmm. She's like, whoa, what the fuck was that?
She's just freaked out. She's got blood all over.
Billy knows something's up because he's a goddamn spiritual stereotype.
Yep.
Native American, kind of, you know what I mean?
He's a wolf.
He's a wolf. He's a lone wolf.
wolf.
Oh! And this leads Blaine to start hunting to try and find Hawkins' body.
Yep.
And he finds a little rummage in the leaves. It's a little... Oh, what has spines on it? What animal has spines on it? It's called a spiny squirrel.
Spiked squirrel. That's where we need our pop filters be. Everyone download the Patreon so we can afford pop filters, please.
So Rip Blaine, he gets his chest cavity exploded because the predator blows a fucking cauterizing wound into him.
They say no normal wound.
Aye.
It's burned clean through.
See, you're given little bits of exposition like that, which again, it's subtle, but it helps you like get a little bit of an understanding that it's not human.
Yeah.
You know, obviously cauterizing the wound, it's some sort of plasma weapon. Really cool.
Like it.
So
that's when they start thinking, yep.
Yeah, we're fucked.
What the fuck is this? It's either an alien or the Russians.
And so them Ruskies how they've come for us, communism. John's favourite scene.
Yes.
The boys lay waste to a forest. This scene lasts a full 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Beat. I'll set the scene.
Yes.
Mark runs over.
Uh-huh.
He sees something.
Oh, why does he? He sees it. He sees its eyes, yellow.
He fires his full rifle into the forest.
M60.
He finishes with that. He picks up Blaine's gun and lays waste. Cute.
Lays waste, alright.
So he's firing shit. He's taking trees down like there's no tomorrow. Then the guys turn up. Arnie turns up, doesn't say a word. The major, who's in charge,
just joins
doesn't say a word, pouts a little bit, starts firing shit out of the forest.
It's the funniest thing ever.
Cue to each member turning
Just
up.
getting up in line.
Apollo Creed is in the back with a little M85 that's going to do no damage. He's straight as well.
I love it.
Stern-faced, shooting the shit out of it.
Nobody asks questions. They just keep on lining up and firing at the direction.
I mean,
it's the funniest thing ever.
And then that goes on for 2 minutes, putting trees down left and right. And then there's just silence. You've got Mac sweating like a pig.
Aye.
Just that shot of just the minigun just going round.
Spooling that's out of ammo, finally.
So nice. So good.
Didn't hit active reload. By the way, I've just realised what a spiked animal's called.
Come on.
A porcupine.
Alright, yeah,
For
so
fuck's
it's just a porcupine.
sake, it's a porcupine.
You actually
There
get
you go.
porcupines in the forest, by the way.
I have no idea if they're indigenous to Cambodia. Where's it set? Where's this set?
I don't think it's Cambodia.
It isn't because he makes
a
Billy.
joke
He talks
about
to
being-
Billy. I says this isn't like Cambodia.
Is it Vietnam?
No. Oh no, they say.
Is it like
What do they
Viet
call
Cong?
them?
It's like Viet Cong.
What do they call them? They call the enemy something.
I don't know. I can't remember.
I think it might be Vietnam. It's obviously an allegory for the Vietnam War.
They're wearing Vietnam gear, where
Okay.
in 1987, there's like newer gear, better gear. They're still using the
Yeah.
camo and all that from
Yeah.
then. So I'm guessing that's what it's about.
Rip Mac.
So you missed a bit. You missed a bit of Is it not after the fire when Max looks at the moon? And what does he say when he's looking at the moon?
Oh, he's,
It's like-
he's
it's-
reminiscing about his time with Blaine in the army. He's like, we killed every motherfucker in there. We didn't even
Oh, I've got
come
the
out with a
quote, yeah.
scratch.
I've got the quote of it.
Alright, here's with a quote.
Here we go again, bro. Just you and me. Same kind of moon. Same kind of jungle. Real number 10. Remember? Whole platoon. 32 men chopping into meat. We walk out. Just you and me. Nobody else. Right on top, huh? Not a scratch. Not a fucking scratch. You know, whoever got to you, they'll come back again. And when he does, I'm going to cut your name right into him. I'm going to cut your name right into him.
Right into him. You got that?
Just sweating like mad.
Aye.
He's not shaving, he's just sweating.
Aye.
Looking in the moon. And puts that out.
Unreal. So,
And then it then goes, like, obviously the next morning they're going, oh no, because he kills a pig before that. Have you got that? Is that when he kills the pig?
yeah. Well, I haven't got that written down, but he kills a pig.
He thinks it's the predator.
Because again, I think that shows the predator's intelligence. I think the predator herds the pig into the camp, knowing that they've set up traps,
Yep.
and then steals Blaine's body from the camp to use as a trophy. There you go.
It's class. It's unreal.
So
Him and Apollo Creed go for it.
Mac
Dylan.
tracks down the predator somehow. He's hiding under a tree log, and Dylan walks around. He's like,
I thought it was the predator luring them in, but it's
it's a misdirect. Dylan gets grabbed. He's like, we're gonna corner this motherfucker, and then he gets the most it's the predator laser beams, doesn't
He
he?
doesn't even get a chance.
No,
It goes to like Dylan.
cannon.
It goes to bloody Apollo Creed.
No, Mac.
But Apollo Creed's going to the high ground and then just cuts back and just Mac gets shot.
Max gets shot in the head. His head gets blown up. Absolutely incredible. Oh, next point.
Yep.
Love how the predator uses recording of the squad to fuck with the group. So he keeps on saying like, over here, like recordings of come here. It's like that, isn't it?
Cool, that.
For Dylan, because he starts making
Anytime.
He
He says anytime a couple of
I'm
times.
sure he starts replicating Dutch's voice, saying over here, and he's like herding him.
It's creepy.
It's
some creepy
really
shit,
cool. It's unreal though.
Some creepy shit.
So then Rip Dylan, he gets his arm cut off by a laser blast.
Just to flex off him.
Yep. MP5, he's got his finger, rigor mortis starts setting in.
So the MP5 still firing on the ground.
Floppy arm firing an
Unreal.
MP5.
What a practical effect.
And you just slow. I know, it's the way it moves, it's too real.
What you will realise is me and Beat are massive fans of practical effects.
Who isn't? Who
I
would
know.
rather see a CGI arm or not see that at
There's a lot of
all?
appeal for CGI. There's a lot of people. Why do you think CGI is so prevalent in today's film?
It's cheap and easy. It's not easy, but it's cheap.
Beat. It's not cheap.
It's easier.
Right, what's cheaper? A rubber arm with blood, fake blood,
Yeah.
and a gun,
Uh-huh.
or employing 10 fucking people to get on computers and make this coding to bloody make a CGI piece of film?
That's a good point. It's easier.
It's,
Maybe not cheaper.
is it? I disagree. I don't think it's easier.
I don't know.
If you get a nice little practical
What would happen?
piece,
What would
and
happen
set it up and film it? It's easy.
What would happen in an average modern film? They wouldn't show it. They would just cut away.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
because this is now in a time where if people think they need to make money or want to make money, every film's got to be PG. You're not allowed to put shit like that in.
Well, Predator would have had to been 18, or wouldn't it?
Back then, it
That's got
was
skin bodies in it. It would have been.
Because
That's got flayed, man.
it all changes, mate. Like now, I'd say the majority of films that come out are PG films or universal films
Yeah.
that anyone can go and see.
It's just
Because
got to
the
hit
money.
the biggest audience.
One thing where it changed a little bit. Deadpool.
Yeah.
Look how good that was when they changed it and they're like, screw this, I know it's a comic book film,
Mhm.
but we're going to do Deadpool properly.
Yeah.
And they changed it to an 18 rating and it still did really, really well.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
Anyway, we're digressing a little bit.
I know.
Just noises, that sort of thing.
So the group's attacked. I think the group kind of react to losing Mac and Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
Lay it down. They've already laid down kind of traps for it to get caught in.
Yep.
And this is where we got Rip Poncho. That's where that comment was, because Poncho gets hit by one of their own traps, a log, which breaks his fucking chest in two, and then
He's like, I can still survive. I can still make it.
when they're carrying him, he just gets headshotted by that fucking
Right.
cannon. That cannon's way
Done.
too powerful. How it doesn't destroy everyone by that, I do not know.
And then this leads into Billy, doesn't it?
Yep. So next point, rip Billy, and I've just got good point, Bosk.
We'll address this when we get to fan questions.
Will we? We'll address it later.
Yeah, we'll address it later.
Right. That point is
got
for
fan questions.
For fan questions later. So next point, skipping that, the group separated. Who's left now? So Poncho's dead, Dylan's dead, Mac's dead, Horton's dead, Blaine's dead. So we've got Dutch and the girl. Is that correct?
Yes, and this is cue when Dutch gets hit by the
cannon.
gun,
Yep.
But obviously it's Dutch.
Yep.
And he's Superman.
Yes.
So it doesn't blow his arm off, it just deflects off him.
Aye.
And then he goes, look, run. And that's her out the film now.
Yeah.
And then she just bails on where she goes. Is she on the chopper?
That's it. Get to the chopper. That's where.
Oh, that's the line. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. So next point, Dutch survives 60-foot drop into water.
Right.
Which is perfectly fine.
This is brilliant.
This is where I noticed the B camera. I think there's a good grimy shot in there.
No one would have survived that.
Do you reckon?
If you jump into water from that height,
It's
like hitting a brick
cement,
wall.
yeah, because it compacts.
It's like hitting cement out.
Yeah.
He would have died.
If you jump into water, do you go in like a torpedo? Is that the best way to do it, or would you break your legs if you did that?
Apparently, if you go in like that, you break your hips.
Do you? Oh my god.
Oh no, that's it. If like your hips and your femurs can go through into your mouth.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
that's horrific. So how do you land?
You can't. You're dead from that height.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much all the time.
What if you? That's brutal.
Anyway, so he survives that because he's goddamn Superman.
Yes.
Also goes down the. Where does he go down the bloody waterfall?
Yeah, he goes down a waterfall,
perfect.
which is like a rain. It like does the exact same shot of a man falling 60 foot. I love that.
Just shot after shot.
Because
there's one 2-second clip where it's just shot after shot.
Just because of the 80 films, you just get a stuntman in whenever you can, and just shoot a man falling onto a plastic mat out of frame, 60 foot. Unbelievable. They do it twice, so it's really good to watch. Next point.
Yep.
Coincidence that Dutch is covered in mud accidentally stops heat vision is crazy. So from falling into the waterfall, Dutch crawls out the lake, pursued by the predator,
falls into the mud,
and look, it just falls into mud.
It's a good little shot though when he's like.
It's unreal. I guess it's the best way they could have done it, but it's still kind of dumb.
Do you know
lucky. So the mud. Keep that point.
Yeah,
the mud cools his skin down and stops his unbeknownst to Dutch, stops the predator's thermal vision, who follows him into water and deactivates his invisible cloaking device.
So it's kind of swapped round, isn't it? Which is good. It's like a bit of a
unreal.
It shows he's got the upper hand.
A role reversal.
Role reversal. I was going to say,
yeah.
Who's them American guys? You know the guy with the beard.
SEALs.
Who? SEALs? No.
Navy SEALs.
The scientists on Discovery who debunk all the facts. What's it called?
Mythbusters.
Mythbusters, right? Mythbusters did one on Predator.
Did they?
Aye, and if you do that to your body,
yeah,
it lasts like a second or none that. As soon as it dries, it gets your body heat.
Right, of course.
So it's like that would not work.
It doesn't work at all.
It would not work.
It's still good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny I can't suspend my disbelief of him falling 60 foot in the water, but I can from being covered in mud.
That's fair.
Even though his eyes are showing. Wouldn't you have heat coming from your eyes?
You'd probably be able to see the
Or
eyes.
if you open your mouth where mud isn't.
Let's not look into it this
much.
Let's bypass this.
Splitting hairs, aren't we? Right, so next point.
Yeah.
Whoa, this point has skipped a lot. So...
Well, not much went on. All he was doing was making shit.
So...
Really.
Cut for the next 10 minutes, Dutch making every wooden fucking weapon under the sun. He's setting traps left and right. He's making a bow.
I'm at the point, B.
Yeah.
How has he got time to make all these weapons? What's Predator doing? Like, I know he's under camouflage.
I guess the mud's like, fuck.
Is Predator going for a kip or something?
He's just going for a bit of a sleep.
Like, fuck this, I need a shite or something. I'm going for a shite. 40 minutes while he's on his arm, just checking Twitter.
He's checking
Twitter on his arm.
He's checking Twitter on his fucking nuclear bomb out. Every time he sees him funny photo, he's like, ah ha. He does his devil laugh out.
I don't know.
Oh, did we skip? He heals himself. We see another bit of intelligence. Maybe that's why he goes off. He's got bright green blood. Mm-hmm. And he has a little med pack, and he fucking screams like
glow sticks and KY jelly.
Alright, glow sticks and sex lube out. What a combination. So prep is done by Dutch, and He lures it in by doing his primal scream with a torch held above his head. He's like, "Oh!" And it just sees him and comes straight for him. And it just starts like laying waste the forest, a lot like the minigun scene.
Nips it, pulls his pants up, and he's like, "Fuck, I gotta go." there's a goddamn human roaring in the jungle.
Oh shit, it's go time out.
So he's the claw back on his way.
Aye. So the predator guns up, he nips and tucks out. He guns up, he can't see Dutch in the trees because he's still got the mud on, cool blood.
Going over the wooden log like bridge thing.
Yep, and he just starts firing his plasma cannon into the trees and just tries to hit every fucking stage he can see.
He just hits him with the arrow, he uses the bow and arrow. Perfect.
Does he hit him with...
Perfect bow and arrow.
What he does is...
Explosive thing.
He takes the gunpowder out of a shell of like an M23 grenade.
One of his unlimited ammo shells.
Yeah.
Which
And
he's still got on him. Although he's took all his gear off, he wasn't wearing a shirt, I don't think.
Because he fell down a cliff?
Yes. Would the ammo not have been damp because he's been in the water?
Yeah. And not worked.
Yeah.
Because it was saturated.
We fucking goddamn love the 80s.
So basically, he attaches grenade arrows and grenade pikes.
Yeah.
And hides them at the predator.
Mint. You know, the javelin.
The javelin's mint. That's unreal. So it ends up with Dutch falling in water again because he's retreating from the predator.
Yep.
Washes all the mud off his body, and Predator has the best chance he'll ever get to kill him, but he splits his hand blade wider than the human head for this one time in the film and puts it directly in between.
I missed that. I must have been, what happened? Like, what did he go and do his head and like?
You know the hand
it
claw?
went through his head.
No, but it extends like that.
Oh, God.
So what I thought was, oh, what a stupid fucking thing this film has done there. But what I think after seeing the film. After seeing the film, I think what it is the Predator's gained like a respect for him because he's like an equal warrior. This is the first time he's met someone who's on his level, and it's kind of like a mutual mercy.
Aye.
He's given him his chance to fight him hand to hand.
Then he takes the gear off.
So this is the next point. Face reveal is spot on.
Aye.
So throughout the film,
really creepy, really minging looking.
well, I was just going to say that it's like he doesn't just take the mask off. It's like it builds suspense by one he dismantles the air tubes, oxygen gun into his mask, and it's like, tss, and it just gives you a nice little time. It gives you time.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
I'm followed up by another classic by Arnie. You're one ugly motherfucker. Absolutely incredible. Though. Next point. Every aspect of it, being the Predator, is iconic. Everything from this film is an icon.
You've got a nice shot of where he's got his, like, the Predator's ready to fight him, Arnie's ready to fight him, the two of them just standing there.
Yeah.
It's good. I think Arnie's on a little bit of a raise as well, so it evens them out, shows them even.
Even though the Predator's like 9 foot tall.
Yeah.
Basically, the point I'm getting at is, it's all inventive sci-fi that is just like, you know, the laser that tracks Arnie. Like the triangle.
It's got to be ahead of its time.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's not boring. It's just so... What's the word? What's the word for new?
Neo.
I guess that works.
Well, what about the parrot cannon? It's called a parrot cannon. That's what the
It's called a parrot cannon?
Because it's like... It's based on some... I can't remember
like
who.
Laser technology.
Some other actor in a film who had a parrot.
John Parrott, the snooker player.
No, anyway.
This one, getting that though, everything about the design of the creature itself is iconic. It's just, it's so cool. Like everything down to the mask, it's got dreadlocks for some reason. You know what I mean?
The dreads just make it.
It's got like weird mandible claw teeth. Nah, it's just an interesting design.
Crab in it.
It's a fucking crab. It's a gurgling crab out. It's got green blood. That's new.
Next point.
Next point. Dutch kills Predator by dropping a log. So there's a shit joke for you.
I don't get this bit though.
Right?
Because he's like, "Come on, kill me!"
I saw Dutch is getting
and it just
raped out.
It just goes up, and then
No,
gets
right.
killed anyway. You know what I mean?
So Dutch is getting the shit beaten out of him after having the mercy
intentional,
fight.
Maybe he's doing it intentionally to make him walk the other way. I don't know.
And he scuttles into his little planned spike cage, tripwire, and the Predator, which is obviously intelligent, just looks at this spike here and goes, "Oh, there's spikes here. I'm just going to walk around 5 foot and just escape that." Dutch get lucky as fuck. Realises that it's right. Realises that it's under its only other trap in the jungle, and just hits the tripwire, and a big ass log drops on it and squishes the shit out of it. Leading us into the last point of the film.
Come on.
The film, which is Skeletor laugh.
Oh, yes.
So
it's just great foreshadowed by when he recorded Bill. Was it Billy laughing?
Billy, this is what I don't understand though. So, right. Predator dies. He knows he's gonna die. He knows he's gonna die, and he activates a nuclear bomb, which we later find out in other films is to erase any sort of evidence that he's been on that planet. Also, if you're not worthy, you just die and you blow yourself up.
Ah, that's it, isn't it? But we are not worthy.
But the Predator laughs. You can see its mouth moving. So this is coming from its like own, I don't know what you want to call it, trachea, larynx. Just like Billy. But
Aye.
Billy was a recording, which he played through the mask. So that I don't understand that. So the Predator laughs exactly the same way as Billy's does.
Maybe it's just an alien that can listen and then
perfectly imitate.
it.
What does he need technology for then?
Well, you're not going to kill someone by going.
So it's the dumbest laugh anyway.
Okay.
But again, it's really funny. It's a proper skeleton laugh. It's like, yeah. So
Cue the atomic nuclear bomb that again doesn't kill Dutch.
Doesn't kill Dutch.
So,
he's quick enough to run a nuke
50 miles.
50-mile hike. By the way, he must be fucking knackered.
It's got to rotate him out on this trip.
He's been awake for 3 days straight. He's been fucking plunging into water. He might have eaten that boar that fucking Mac killed at dinner. He must be fucked, but he outruns a nuclear bomb.
I mean, the guy's just a fucking legend.
This is after getting a shit beat out of him by Predator as well. Unbelievable. So the film.
I like the shot from the helicopter where it is proper nuke.
Oh my god, it's got the plume,
He's
the
ran
mushroom
like 20
cloud.
yards and dived under a log. It's like I was like,
Does he dive under a log to take cover?
Like,
Unreal. So we
God.
conclude the film with the lass in the helicopter. How does she get to that?
I've got no idea, mate. I was still laughing at the Predator.
And Mac somehow finds a helicopter as well in the biggest mushroom cloud you've ever seen. I don't understand.
And what was Mac there?
Mac was at the cloud eye. There's dust everywhere and he won't see out. But they find him anyway.
Mac?
Oh shit, not Mac. Dutch.
I was going to
Mac's
say.
a fucking legend.
I was like, you made the film so much better because I thought Mac survived.
Mac's got a 2.5-inch fucking hole in his head now. So he didn't come back.
Zombie Mac.
Still a fucking legend now. He'll bleed us real quiet.
Got that?
You got that? What a fucking legend.
Right, beat. That wraps up the point.
Yeah.
We'll go back in there. Ratings.
That wraps up Predator.
That wraps up Predator, mate.
Verdicts. Oh, should we give a rating out of 10?
Of course, it's ratings.
Okay.
You can go.
Oh shit! Sorry, Dad, jumped you on the gun there.
I'll go first.
Right, see what you're going to say before I interrupt you rudely.
Ratings.
Okay.
I'll go with my rating.
Yeah.
For me, this is one of the greatest action films ever.
Yes.
Would you agree?
I'd agree.
So on that basis, and I'm talking about the way it's filmed, it's very tongue-in-cheek. There's definitely satire there, but I believe it's just a standard 80s action film.
Yeah, up until the point it turns into a sci-fi horror.
Yeah, well, even then, all the action parts, all the lines, this is how you make an action film.
Yeah.
You've got the strong. They're all 6'2".
Yeah.
Built like brick shit houses. So they look like they can't be killed anyway.
Apart from Shane Black.
For me, lines, everything, class. I'm gonna give it. It's 8 out of 10.
Right.
And a solid 8 out of 10, by the way. If we had 0.5s,
yes.
then I'd give it an 8.5.
I think I give a 0.5 to Wonder Woman.
Did you give a 0.5 to Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
I'm giving this an 8.5.
Okay.
That's my rating. On to you. Considering, which I'm never going to let you live it down.
Yeah.
You gave the Snow Beast a 4.
So, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10.
So yes,
officially,
again, as it's true to ratings because my ratings always do better than yours.
This is right up there though. This is like One of my favourite films of all
What's
time.
your favourite bits of what makes it a good film for you, mate?
Tone. The tone is unlike any other
How would
film
you describe
I've
the
ever
tone?
filled. It somehow keeps that nerve-wracking kind of tension, like you're being watched every second of the day, alongside a dumb action flick. I've never seen that. I've never experienced that.
Maybe because that's stupid.
Yeah.
And like muscle-bound dickheads.
Yeah.
You know the fucking time's up, so you're just waiting for it to happen.
And
you know what I mean?
But it's such a unique feeling of having this dumb action flick and this incredible, inventive tone.
It could have been
alien.
It could have been a lot different, but you know.
Yeah. If handled poorly, this could have been a mess.
No. Different point. Originally, the original premise was to have Arnie go up against the Predator by himself the full film.
Oh no.
Arnie turned around and said it would be better if he had mates.
Yeah.
So he changed it.
What a fucking legend Arnie is.
He said it would be more enjoyable and better if there was a crew that slowly got picked apart.
What a legend, how. I know he's a bit sexist, right? Arnie.
A bit.
Right. And he may have cheated on his wife.
A bit.
But he's a fucking legend, like.
He's talking about like...
I love him so much.
Have you seen his motivational speech?
I have.
Oh, it's just
He
brilliant.
turned up to a prison. He just went to a prison one day and said, look at me muscles out. I'm just the fucking best.
He just proves everyone wrong. Pumping iron as well. What?
Pumping iron?
Pumping iron.
Or reviewing that ever?
It's unreal. Who's got Lou Ferrigno in?
Really?
Louis, can you live what I can live?
No
It's
way.
got Louis
Arnie talks to Lou Ferrigno.
Young Lou Ferrigno, mate.
Oh my
They
goodness.
take the piss out of each other.
Young Lou Ferrigno.
Ah, because he's younger than him, he takes the piss out of him.
No way.
Calls him Louis. Hey, Louis, come back when you're as big as me.
Oh, roasted out.
It's proper like...
Arnie
it's
roasted
the-
Lou Ferrigno.
It's
the
good. really
masculine.
good. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's like the campest film I've ever seen, but it's brilliant. It's just a load of bodybuilders having a great time.
So, getting back on point, what I've said is, literally, Snow Beast is half the film. The Predator is. Because I go 4 to 10.
We're not doing Snow Beast, Pete.
So, Snow Beast is...
We are not doing Snow Beast. I tell you what, there was a shout, I think it might be in Bosk again.
Yeah. Oh, well, fan questions are...
Next film we're doing,
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
Really?
We're doing Suicide Squad.
Next.
Yeah. Your favourite film? I think it's up there for your worst film of all time.
No, I'm not going that far.
Really?
Do people know my worst film of all time?
What's your worst film of all time?
Battle Los Angeles.
It is Battle LA, which to be fair, I thought was shocking, but
It had a little bit about it.
It's
just
not the worst film of all time. Like.
Aaron Eckhart. That's yeah, right. I'm incorporating things like Snow Beast is funny to watch because it's funny because it's so shit. You know what I mean?
I've only walked out of a film once.
I know what this film is.
What?
Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nacho Libre. I've only ever walked out of one film before.
Go read some books.
Fucking hell, it's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Read some books.
Right, so beat your rating.
8 out of 10. So that would be
Stand 8 out of 10.
5 average,
Solid
6
eight,
good,
solid 8 or
7 very good, 8 excellent. So it's excellent. There you go.
Excellent film. Right, what we're going to now, mate.
Yes.
We've got a few fan questions
Excellent.
to end the podcast.
Good.
Oh, I've got crack for you.
Yeah.
I've got the questions up before this.
Do you want 1 hour 10 minutes?
One up perfect.
Perfect.
Right, here we go, Pete. Disney have chucked the 2 directors of their Han Solo film because of the same reason, I think. Corporate control. They want to do something different.
Really? Is that
So
the reason?
That's got me absolutely
Worrying. So will Kathleen Kennedy head
Apparently, just button heads all the way through. Kathleen Kennedy.
I heard. She the head of.
She's head of Disney. She's in,
No.
in
She's
Star Wars.
head of LucasArts now, isn't she?
I don't know, mate.
Anyway, did LucasArts get disbanded? Anyway, she went to see the film in.
So it's for Phil Lord and Chris Miller
Right.
being fired.
I heard there's a load of reshoots needed, and that it's like a mess,
It's going to be an absolute mess now.
which is great.
What they're going to do? They're going to chuck it all and start again.
Are there?
How does that work? Can you get another director in and use the clips you've got?
You have to. It's too. Maybe these are getting investors involved. I think massive amounts of money.
The film's going to be a mess.
Massive amounts of money paid already in the film. They can't, rather than make a loss.
Seen who's taking it over?
Who? What? Let's guess. Did he make Backdraft? Rob or
Ron
Ron
Howard.
Yeah, he
Ron
made
Howard's
Backdraft,
too.
didn't he?
Excellent director. By the way.
Unreal Backdrafting.
What else did he do?
Heartless Ocean or something.
He did
Moby
not-
Dick.
Did you not do a superhero film as well?
You're thinking of he looks like Joss Whedon now.
He's like ginger, isn't he?
Aye.
Gingerish, aye.
He didn't do a superhero film, I don't think.
Anyway, babe, we're going to questions now.
Okay.
Right.
Backdraft out. Oh man, what a film.
We've got a question
Is it
from
Backdraft?
Scotty Boy on Twitter.
Scotty Boy?
It's not really Predator related,
Yes.
but who are your and Beat's favourite actors and why?
Jesus.
I'll let you start this one off, Beat.
Favourite actors? That's a great question, by the way.
I know who yours is. I can tell you yours straight away.
My favourite actor?
Yeah.
Who's my favourite actor?
He was in Moon.
Oh! Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell.
Alright. Right, is it best actor or favourite actors?
Favourite.
Favourite.
Who's your favourite actor?
My favourite actor is Sam Rockwell.
Why? Because you see this very often. I don't get it.
He's just
All
fun.
I think of him is in Iron Man.
Oh, he's
You know that
shocking.
Iron Man
He's
2?
shocking in Iron Man 2. He's shocking in it. Well, no, is he bad? He's not bad in it. It's
I
just a
think
bad
he's
film.
directed badly.
Seven Psychopaths.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. He just plays a
Moon?
quite
He's good in
guy.
that
Moon is an unbelievable film done by David Boy's son, who I can't remember the name of
Really?
because his last name is different to.
Good trivia.
There you go.
Good trivia. I like that.
Christ, he made Warcraft as well. Dylan Jones.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Someone Jones. I've got that wrong.
I'm gonna go with
I love Sam Rockwell.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I was going to say that second.
Anything he does.
Name a bad film.
Anything he does.
Name a bad film other than Bubble Boy.
You know what?
Thank you for that.
That was a different. That was a show by Marky.
Yes.
Thanks for that show.
How many fans have we got now?
I think we're up to about 4 fans now.
Bosca's not alone in
We're up
Crasshalla.
4 fans. Bosca's and Crasshalla. These have still got a bit to do.
Are they knocking on the door?
They're knocking on the door, honestly.
All right. Well, these can be forlorn. We need name changes on Twitter.
They've got stakes.
We need forlorn.
They've got 4 long eyes.
Who's the other ones?
They've got stakes. They've got pitchforks. They've got fire. They want us killed. Beat.
Who's the other guys
they're on
called?
doors of
Zuckus or Zubus? There's one that looks like a fly head.
Oh, mate, we're not going into the bloody bounty hunters.
Man, I want to. I love them.
Right.
They've got no backstory, but they've all
Go
been
on.
invented.
Next
Okay.
fan question.
Yes.
Michael Robinson, another top fan, by the way.
Top fan.
I think we can induct Michael Robinson into Crass
Go, all right.
I think we can do it.
He's here now.
He's in with Boss. Michael, welcome to
Make
Crasshalla.
room out. It's only a 4x4 room, just fully painted white. With the word Crasshalla written on.
Spray painted in red
Yes.
with black lighting.
Okay.
This is getting freaky.
Okay.
Here you go, B. For jokes, what role and movie would you like to place Arnie in? I think I'd go Arnie as Rose as an old woman at the start of Titanic.
So we have to replace Arnie.
in a different film role.
Right. Predator? No. Oh my god. Right, so.
Right, Michael, my answer to this,
Yeah.
Arnie
Uh-huh.
as Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight. And I'm talking about green rinse coming down to his shoulders, lipstick on. He's locking himself in a hotel room
Yeah.
and he's talking to himself in the mirror.
Unreal.
Do you want to see a magic trick?
What doesn't kill you makes you stranger.
As he hip fires the shit out of everything.
Oh, yeah.
Hip fires the shit out of a Tommy gun.
We're a Tech 9.
But actually hits Batman this time.
Freak.
That was a big rock.
Do you want mine?
Yeah.
Frodo. So you've got Samwise
You've got to
Gamgee.
try and make a miniature.
So you've got Samwise. No, you don't. He's perfect size. Like he's 6'5" Frodo.
Alright.
And Samwise Gamgee, who's normal as he is,
Right.
trying to take the One Ring to Mount Doom. What fucking Nazgul is going to touch him? No one's going to look at him out in a fucking 20-foot
The film will
radius.
be over in 10
He
minutes.
just waltz up out. Sauron would be shitting his kegs out.
There'd be flames coming down, he'd just be like running through them.
Bouncing off him.
There'd be bloody rocks bouncing off his shoulders.
Mr. Frodo! Did you eat the lumbers bread?
What's the fucking place?
It's fucking Smeagol. What would Smeagol do?
Get to Minas Tirith!
Smeagol would like fucking just die at the sight of him. Oh.
Yeah.
Smeagol would have a heart attack. Unreal. Imagine, sorry.
Probably eat Schmeagol.
Right. He eats Smeagol's
Puny Smeagol.
Just imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger with big, stupid, feet and long, frocky hair
And a cape.
How?
And the one ring that he can't fit on his finger.
And Gandalf's trying to carry him. Imagine that eagle trying to carry them off Mount Doom. Oh, we've got to do Lord of the Rings.
Marky's got a question. We've got a new fan, mate. Marky,
brand new fan.
For tweeting in.
Welcome.
He says, not a question, but you'll have to do your best Arnie impressions. It is a must when speaking about him.
Have we not already?
Pretty much all the way through.
Favourite Arnie quotes?
You're the guy who does the impressions.
That doesn't make us good at them. Right, so favourite...
Just do one favourite quote.
We've already done Cohagen given to goddamn air, haven't we?
No, do that. That's a good quote.
Alright, from which film? Total Recall.
Total Recall.
Damn it, Cohagen. Give the people the air. That's the best one I can do.
Right, he's mine. Total Recall as well. Oh! When his eyes pop out.
When he's just thrashing about.
I'm joking.
That's a great Arnie impression.
I'll do
it. It's more like that.
I think I'm going to stick to Predator.
What?
Come on! Come on! Do it! Do it! Come on! Come on! Kill me! I'm here! Kill me! I'm here! Kill me! Come on! Kill me! I'm here! Come on! Do it now! Kill me! Breathe out! Oh my god! I'm sweating like mad after that.
That was funny, that line.
Right.
Good impression.
Right, last but not...
Come on! Kill me! Come on!
I didn't realise how long that goes on.
You sound like a keyboard on fucking option 9, you know, and starts going to the whip.
Come on, do this.
Do it.
Right, last but not least.
Yes.
Last but not least, member of Crasshalla.
Yes.
Boss.
The only member. Oh wait, we've got another member.
Top member. We've got 4 members now.
Okay.
No, 2 actually. 2 in loom, waiting.
Yes.
Hi. I have a question about Predator. Was Billy's death the most pointless movie death ever?
So that was the point I made before.
That was the point we made before. Was that the most pointless movie death ever?
Yes.
Can you think of any more pointless ones than that?
Well, and what makes it pointless? He just stands there.
The big it up.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. It's about to go down.
Off camera.
Off camera.
Come back. It's like he's pulling Billy's fucking head
spine out of his arsehole,
So he goes arms on it to him.
Well, that went well. Also, for no reason, he cuts a fucking slice across his own chest. I guess to scare the shit out of Predator, which isn't going to happen because he's 9 foot tall and a lizard man. But I'm trying
to think of more pointless deaths.
Pointless deaths in film?
Aye, than that. I can probably only think of one more beat.
Yeah, hit us where, man.
After being bigged up as the biggest bad ever, Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, he gets killed by Catwoman by one shot at the sternum. One shot at the sternum, he's down. Maybe that's up there, I don't know. But no, boss, you're right there. That's probably the most pointless death I've ever seen. And that pretty much wraps up the show for this one. We'll do the little plug.
Well, first of all, thank you to everyone who messaged in. Always appreciate comments. Bosk literally littered the last episode with about 25 comments.
Love that. Keep doing it.
Incredible dedication.
Get yourself on SoundCloud, iTunes, watch us, Talking Crass. You can, I didn't even realise that you can go on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
I didn't even realise that you could go on SoundCloud and meta tag your comments, which was excellent.
Incredible.
I enjoy going on and seeing the comments done like that. So everyone take a lead from Boss can do that. So you can follow us on Twitter, Talking Crass.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to us do a film, just throw films into Twitter. We're always on it. It's linked up on my phone.
And then we'll put them in a randomizer and pick up whatever number 1 comes out as.
Talking Crass on iTunes.
Yeah.
Talking Crass on Twitter.
If you want to leave a review in any format, good or bad,
hire it in. If you go on iTunes podcasts and leave us a good review, would love that.
Or a bad one.
If you hate us, stay off iTunes podcasts because I want to get a 5-star rating.
Oh shit, aye.
Yeah, other than that, people, we've got Patreon.
Do we?
We're currently paying £5 a month to make this, so
that would be more than £5 a month, by the way. I don't know how much you're paying, but I'm paying more than that.
What, for SoundCloud?
Aye.
How much is it?
£8.
Christ.
That's not much.
But we do, obviously we're not bothered about money. We're just doing it for the fun.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got Patreon if anyone wanted to download
Download your money to us. We'll hack the life out of you.
If anyone want to donate any money, feel free. We'll be able to afford pop filters. So you'll not be hearing pop, 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 pick up a bang. Other than that, that wraps up this show. Predator. Thoroughly enjoyed this one.
Incredible. Another good film.
Right. Obviously we've got a lot of time on our hands now, people. So we should be uploading more regularly.
Spider-Man Homecoming coming up. Baby Driver coming up. Expect them. Maybe a couple of other reviews in between.
Our next review is going to be Suicide Squad, which is you can't miss it because Beat will rip this one to bits.
It's going to be 2 hours.
2 hours of Beat ripping it to bits.
Game of Thrones coming back.
Yeah. We've got to think about, but every episode we do weekly will focus on Game of Thrones because it's our favourite show.
Unbelievable.
Episode of Game of Thrones. We'll quickly go through that, spend about 15 to 20 minutes on it, and then we'll go into the film.
Got it.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right, people, thanks for listening. I've been John.
I've been Beat Erroneous.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.